Prices. My bedroom. Really smart kitchen. Justifies the price for me. Hi guys, welcome to my apartment. I promised you guys that I will be filming the tour of my new apartment that I'm renting, so come on in. So this is the walk-in area or entry area, whatever that is. You can see that I have a lot of coats here, a lot of my jackets, and there's not a lot of space for them to hang beautifully. So there's like a few of the hangers are like weirdly made like this. So everything is on top of each other and it's a little hard to find things. But that's just whatever they installed here. So then we have a little bit of space for shoes, which is also not enough for me. So I brought my other bookshelf actually, which I transformed into a shoes shelf. And then I'm not a fan of this mirror, but it was installed here also. And it does the job, I guess, for like seeing yourself. But, you know, it could be better. So then we walk into the living area. In this area, if you remember in my latest vlog, well not latest, one of the vlogs, it was a little bit different than this. We had a different carpet here. There was like this little stand was under the table. This was like a lot of the furniture I brought from my office, and it did fit perfectly into this apartment because I did have like this what is it, stand. It's got a lot of storage. It's very bold, it's very nice and good looking and cozy. So then this kind of lamp is here, and then this is my mom's crystal vase, and then I used a little bit of cotton there, and it looks perfect to me, at least. And then the other side is like this couch, which was also here. A lot of the apartments are rented out with furniture because it's a little different from the US or other countries where you would rent things just empty apartments, because here there's a culture of like living in the apartments only for like a few years, at most like 2 to 3 years. But like eventually everybody wants to get their own apartment and then start making some renovations there, you know, getting furniture. So until then, people don't really invest too much into furniture and stuff like that. They just use whatever is given by the owner. And so I'm mostly using the furniture from the owner, and I just added a little bit of things that added some flair and some, I don't know, coziness to this apartment. For example, these paintings over there, they are from my office and they're made by my friend, my Kazakh friend who is a painter, Kuralay. I'm gonna put the link down below. But all of those fit perfectly. I have a few of the paintings that I also installed put into my bathroom. But yeah, I mean, I think like the color palette is like nicely coordinated here. It's all like fall type of colors. And then closer to the window, so this is the table that was here, this is the couch that was here, and the chair that was here, and then I have some blankets there. This table came from the office too. And then the best part about this apartment is the view. Because it is 20-something floor. I can't tell you what kind of building it is yet, what kind of area it is. It is the center of Almaty. It is very walkable distance from a lot of the coffee shops and like malls and things like that. So it's like in the heart of Almaty, but it's not like in the Golden Square, I believe. But it's also very convenient because it's new. It's a new building. It's like very high floor. I can see the whole of Almaty. You can see the view from my window, and like this is perfect. I put my table here because before it used to be in that corner, like a different table, not my table, and I asked them to take it away. And then I put this one, and this is perfect to like have your lunch with, have your work done, and you can like see the view, and it's beautiful. So then here I have my air humidifier, and then my tables, a little bit of cables, some mirror, napkins, trash can from my office. And then this side is kind of like the idea for my office was on this side, I'm not really using it yet, but it looks more or less put together, but I feel like I would I would rearrange it a little bit. So let's go. You don't need to walk too far from from here. So I have my old chair, which is from my office. I have this thing, which is supposed to be like a stand for your legs, basically, but it also goes on the wall nicely. So I can use it multiple ways. And then I have a coffee stand, and then this is kind of the realities of someone who is always filming. You have your tripods, you have your lighting, which I did kind of hit, but then this shelf was here before, and these are everything that I brought from the office. This is another painting by my friend. And then the table, the chair is actually from, is vintage, it's from my mom's place. And a little bit of documentation, a little bit of lighting. And I'm thinking to move that shelf somewhere to my bedroom maybe, and like leave a little more space for filming here, for editing, for doing my office jobs and like works, and paperwork and things like that. So let's go to the bedroom. You can probably tell that there's not much of my stuff here. Everything is like even the bed sheet cover or whatever, like this blanket, it's also by the owners. And then this wall, which I'm not a fan of, this is the only thing that I wanted to change in this apartment so bad. But then I was like, I feel like that would be too much work, and then we'll see about that. I'm not using the bedroom too much except for sleeping, so it can stay there for now. But yeah, there's not much to see here. There's like my closet. There's not that many, so the walk-in closets are not really popular here. If they are, they're usually in the newer apartments, and then they're not usually popular like the installed kind of closets. So a lot of the times in the West I see that the closets are not like a separate type of furniture, they're like installed into the room. But here it's like it's a separate furniture, which I'm not a fan too of. But I love the fact that the ceilings are really high here. It's like 3 meters or something, and like this closet is like so high, like I can't even reach to the highest compartment. I have another humidifier here, my lamp, my electronic book. On this side, behind the door, there's not much going on. I have my hanger, which I usually use for filming. And this time it actually came in handy because I don't have that much closet space and storage space for my clothes. And this is easy to like reach for my clothes. So sometimes I just like hang them here. And then I have my TV, another TV. I actually have 2 TVs in my 1-bedroom apartment basically. I don't use it that much. I actually don't use it at all. When I had some nephews over, they would watch some cartoons, but that's it. I have my pictures of my family. This is a gift that I received a while ago. And then some of my perfume. This is a speaker, Bluetooth speaker. And yeah, like they have this installed. I have another actually humidifier that I never used. I also got it as a gift. I wanted to use it with like some essential oils, but I never did that because I never got them. But yeah, let's go to the kitchen. So here through my living room you can see the kitchen, and this is actually a really smart kitchen because it is made out of a balcony. Can you imagine? And this is very smart because first of all, I don't use the kitchen too much. Let's go this way. Second of all, it doesn't take too much space, and third of all, it also got the view because the view was in the balcony and now the view is in the kitchen, and it's always bright, it's always beautiful views, and it's just nice and aesthetically pleasing for me. And everything here is like also nice and like new, and the fridge is very new. Like everything is basically new here. I brought my coffee machine here. I brought some of my dishes and stuff and like kitchenware. Yeah, this is something that I bought once I came here. This is a Xiaomi kettle, and yeah, it's got you know, the dishwasher. It's got the fridge. I mean, there's not much to show you. Yeah, I mean, there's like just a lot of the storage here, a lot of the stuff. And I don't come here very often, so this is perfect for me. And then there's a microwave, there's an oven. What else? There's some storage that I'm using over there. And then here they have a little table, which I actually don't ever use because it's a little chilly here. Apparently somebody who lived here before was smoking, so they have like the ashtray. This can go here. They have a heater here if you need to, and like the floors are heated too if you need to, but I never turn it on because first it takes some money, brings a lot of bills, but then second of all I don't really use it. So also from my owner, the painting, well, not a painting, it's kind of a frame or a poster in a frame, and then these little flowers, and I didn't really enjoy this, so I just put it in the balcony. But here it looks okay because back then it was like in the living room and it didn't look nicely to me. The nice thing about this kitchen is that they separated it with a door so that I don't need to heat it when I don't use it, and I just like close the door and never go there. So let's go to the bathroom. The bathroom is really nice and bright, and I love the fact that it has this mirror with a little bit of extra lighting, and this is perfect for someone who makes videos. And I love the fact that it's bright, it's white, it's got a lot of accents, black accents, you know, it's pretty new. It's not like in the best condition possible, but it's like doable and bearable. I put my Dyson, I put my paintings, again by Koralai, by my friend, and they fit perfectly here to me. I have my stuff that I use here. This is actually the washer, and we never have the dryer here, and actually my dryer here is this. This is cute, but it's not enough. I usually wash my things like once in a while and I need like a wider thing to use, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna be fine with just like a few of the drying ropes. There is a shower here, there's not a tub, and that's also a very, you know, common thing in the newer apartments. They just like, it's easier to install showers but not tubs, and I kind of miss that. I wish they had a tub because I wanted to like, you know, take baths. Oh my god, I'm forgetting English. And yeah, I guess there's not much to see. I have my things that I use, and yeah, these like rugs also came with the apartment. I'm not a fan of those. I would use some kind of beige or white colors. But other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with this bathroom. The only thing that the bathroom is a little bit, so I need to call the plumber basically to fix the shower because there's like, it's getting clogged for some reason. That should be it. So for the prices, this costs me 450,000 tenge, which is basically $1,000, a little bit more than $1,000 a month. And I also pay for all the bills extra, which is like internet, electricity, water, and stuff like that. I pay for that extra. And if you want to get a parking here, there's like a parking lot underneath in the basement, and there's like a few floors of parking lots, and you can get a parking spot for 10,000 tenge, which is pretty cheap in a month, which is pretty cheap in my opinion. What else? There's like a concierge, there is a little shop nearby. So it's very convenient for me, this location, this apartment, because it's in the center of the city. A lot of like food gets delivered here because back then I used to live in the apartment that was a little further, and a lot of the food, a lot of like stuff from like the grocery stores that I would want to get delivered, it wouldn't get delivered, and I would be frustrated because I'd be hungry at midnight and nothing would come to my apartment delivered. And I also have like this convenience store on my first floor, which I also use very often, and I get snacks at midnight or something because I don't cook too much in my apartment. So I just like whatever I need, a little water, a little bit of like bread, and like I don't buy too much. So having the convenience store on my first floor is very convenient. And usually in most apartments in Kazakhstan you would have convenience stores nearby, but I just didn't have that in my other apartment. So there's a lot of things that were like check marks for me in this apartment. It was like aesthetically pleasing. It was like in the really high floor where I have a beautiful view. It was in the center, and then it was pretty, well, I wouldn't say it's affordable. It's actually expensive, but I don't know. I use it as both office and an apartment, so it's kind of justifies the price for me. But also I do need to film a lot, so I use it for filming. And I don't know, to me, like for $1,000, if I live somewhere else, I may not even get a decent room or something. So for me, like to live in the biggest city in Kazakhstan in the best apartment possible, it's kind of a good deal if you look in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, this is probably everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I did tell you the costs, what kind of amenities we have in this apartment. There is internet, there is the entrance kind of like phone there, like telephone, or like it's got the display, and then somebody comes to the entrance downstairs and they just call to this apartment, and I let them in, and I didn't know it works in my apartment. Sometimes it doesn't work, and people need to fix it. And it's very safe, it's very secure, there's a lot of cameras. I guess overall it's very convenient for me, nice. And then another actually convenience is that my friend also lives downstairs from me. She lives on another floor, and we just like go out together, come back together, and it's just very convenient too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you haven't watched my previous apartment tour, it's over here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my other video. Bye guys!